We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Tonight we kick off Week 3 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Miami Dolphins. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Well, this defense for the Raiders, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. The Dolphins at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And that's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. You look at this Raiders defense. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
Throw caught by Achane. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 36. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
2nd and a couple.
19 Tigers. 2. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Looking to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. They find some open field here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one 28 yards on the ground.
How about our reigning AFC Player of the Week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run?
Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When you talk about this Miami defense,
they're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
And that will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Jeanty.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They'll set up a throw. Flushed out right.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And able to get this out to the 25.
I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill.
Okay,
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Here we go. Set. Moving like these. 10 through 11. 10 through 11. Let's go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. We documented it last week. They played so well defensively. 4 interceptions. Tried to get their hands on another one there.
And when you've had 4 the previous week, you are just itching for more the very next week. And there was a great opportunity. It went by the wayside, but let's not underscore what's going on with this defensive unit. They are around the ball every time it's being put in the air.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. Back deep for the Raiders is Trey Tucker. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brock Bowers, 57 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
35-yard line. Got it. Ready?
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out when they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. And the Raiders have got him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 3rd and 12.
Let's go. Hawks, ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
At their own 44-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going to the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And they'll work take this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The rookie from LSU leading this offense well. A good throw there leads to a first down.
First down, Raiders.
On first down, it's Genty. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
2nd and 3. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The rookie was trying to push him downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. In trouble, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
At the 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll drop the throw. Eluding the pressure right. And got his man complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Right at the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Cardinal.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. They tried to catch him by surprise there on 3rd down, but this defense, they were all over the jet sweep.
And it's oftentimes all about what you're doing on the backside of the defense, whether it's the defensive end or the outside backer, who's setting the edge. And if they don't get blown off the line of scrimmage, they can really wreck a play. And in this case, they were able to make the tackle for a loss as a result.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
2nd and 5. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to put...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw here. They'll get this out to Genty. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
First down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Got him in on the right sideline. That's Bowers. A very solid gain of 27. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll look to throw again. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. In motion left goes Myers. Now back to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll throw now on the final play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going. And there should be some gaps to run through now.
There on the tackle, Cam Smith. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. It's a gain of 35.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Out to his left. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Dante Thornton from 17 yards out. And the Raiders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 17-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Well, there wasn't much of a window there, Charles. Had to deal with a couple of defenders, but able to find his big tight end.
And, partner, we know double coverage is a challenge for any player to try to defeat. But maybe it's a little easier if you're one of those big tight ends because you have a size advantage on just about anyone trying to cover you. And you use your body to create some space.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Again, it's Achane. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
Let's go now.
They'll run on first down with Wright.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll work the middle here with Wright.
And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's right. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
They'll run out of the gun with Wright.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Get it.
Draw play. This is right.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one.
We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
Jordan Brooks with it. Now he's loose at the 40.
But he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Give up the middle to right.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Christian Wilkins there defensively for the stop.
36-yard line.
Ready. Shot alert.
And he'll go right back to right. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and
On play action, they'll throw.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Cowboy.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Ready.
On the handoff, it's right.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Yeah, every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Touchdown, Dolphins!
Nick Westbrook-Akine.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Dolphins are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
28. Raiders 17. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 Lions. Cowboy 80.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's right. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Raiders' 41-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's a give to right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And a throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trip.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. He'll look to throw. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st down, Raiders.
Looking to throw. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. The middle, it's Genty. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. There on the tackle, Minka Fitzpatrick. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
They'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Genty. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
The Raiders will line
in motion left goes Myers. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
Raiders 23.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, it may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go around.
Gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 10.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Back to throw. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down, and it's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's caught by Myers. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. A give out of the gun to Genty.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They'll go again with Genty. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? The ground game has not been neglected. That's a burst right there.
He's back to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Here we go. 60 by 19. 60.
Back to throw. Rolling to his right. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Genty looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, Let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now this ball game.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you want. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, let's go.
On the give. This is right. Now they can't bring him down. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that, come in a little bit later tomorrow.
5
points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
All right, just go ahead and say it with me. That was a
mistake.
Yeah, sure, without a doubt. Because at some point, put your foot in the ground, get upfield, and get down protecting the ball. Don't go out of bounds, because when you go out of bounds, you're really just helping the defense.
Yeah, not to be too hyperbolic, but it's like giving the D an extra timeout, isn't it?
It certainly is. Gives them a chance to regroup, and it means you have to snap the ball in additional time, which always means the possibility of a mistake.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
3. Go.
They'll try and run for this with Wright. But he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.